It's all Sith here. Have you seen that interview yet? I know, right? But the day did come and then made a Force baby. That's stupid. Have you seen the interview with Leslie Headland? That is Harvey Weinstein's former assistant. You know, the girl who used to, schedule the appointments for Harvey to fuck starlets. Yeah. That lady, she was being interviewed, and she said, she was asked the question, well, if you were in Star Wars, what color would your lightsaber be? You want to guess? It's like, that's gonna be used as a meme. It's so good. They make their own memes. Like one of the guys on here, the guy the guy who said that there was no good and evil in Star Wars. You remember back at Star Wars Celebration forever ago? He said that the great thing about Star Wars is that it's so gray. There's no real defined good and evil, and everyone was like, "What the fuck, bitch? Are you for real?" Obviously not, because he argued his point in interview recently. He said it twice. He said twice, Anakin Skywalker blew up the Death Star. This movie's been out for 30 fucking years. Could you just watch it? Like, you're in Star Wars. Maybe watch one. Just retarded. Just retarded. Uh, Apparently he is a gay little zygote created by the Force. I keep making those references for a reason. There's a thing that happens in episode 3. No, lesbian conception. They did it in X-Men, and now they're doing it in Star Wars. To make a lesbian baby. Like America Chavez in Marvel. Holy shit, they keep doing it. Holy shit, they keep doing it. They did it in X-Men. They retconned the Catholic superhero Nightcrawler's origin. Mystique is his father. Originally, it was Mystique had sex with what's his name? Azazel. You remember the guy from First Class? She had sex with Azazel, and that made Nightcrawler originally, right? That was the original lore. In the comics recently, they changed it so that it was Mystique with a woman that gave birth to Nightcrawler. We assume that there was a dick involved. How there was sperm is confusing. Obviously not. Here's your best little lore bit that it's in one of the movies, but I would say it's fairly consistent with the comics from someone who hasn't read a ton of X-Men comics. Remember in the first X-Men movie where Mystique pretends to be Wolverine? Her claws, because she has Wolverine's claws, turn back into fingers. She has to use her own anatomy. So she can't physically make sperm. Like, it just fucking breaks everything if she can do that. Because she's not actually changing. Like, she's not changing on a DNA level. It's just appearance. Like, if you were able to have a DNA scanner that was able to detect Raven Darkholme, if you had a DNA scanner, you could detect her. Because her DNA does not change. But yeah, that's different woke nonsense, and we're getting into new woke nonsense. New woke nonsense dropped. The Acolyte. Are you ready? All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no. The Acolyte. Look at all the helmets. They went back to the generic one. They took out all their dumb characters. I mean, Mando's still in there, but I'm going to say it's Boba Fett because fuck you. And Kylo Ren's in there, so he's not great. 100 years before the rise of the Empire, it was a time of peace. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. But in the dark corners of the galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge. So, in a lot of the... Cause fuck you. That's hard. I've never heard of that planet, but, you know, whatever. So... Every planet settled with the same society. So...
Where's your Jedi?
Well, there's a weird little alien man. But yeah, there's more humans normally. But you know, we get a Jedi who is a Wookiee. That's something. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, are you talking about Baby Bop? And a satyr. Oh my god, it's Trinity!
My child? We have
I'm not your child. I'm black.
Attack me with all your strength.
No? She force stopped them from laughing.
I have no quarrel with you.
Attack me, Jedi.
Jedi do not attack the unarmed.
Yes, you do.
F the space cops. Now I'm just... Right. Why do you keep saying the silver screen? What is this? Oh shit, yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I mean, warrior monks kind of make sense, but it's just not
Who trained you?
your mom. It's really funny that she just decided to use these little tiny kunai instead of actually getting an actual weapon. Because she could have a vibroblade that can actually block a lightsaber for a couple of hits. And they've actually shown them for once. That was the one thing that I got in Book of Boba Fett, is they showed off a actual vibroblade in a really stupid scene, but it was a vibroblade. It's like, oh, you stole from the expanded universe again, congrats. You realize that this is Trinity from The Matrix, right? Okay. She was also in Jessica Jones, the show that we were talking about before this. A show that had a really strong first season and then got ruined by woke nonsense. Hello. No. She's got a yin yang symbol on her head. Look at that, that's yin yang. No, it's got the swirl and then the two dots. That's why I say yin yang. No, you didn't. Like, the trajectory doesn't work, because if you cut the blade in half, then the tip's still flying at you. But if you block it, you're covered in molten metal.
Our weapon unless prepared to kill.
Don't say George Lucas wrote good dialogue. I'm not. I'm gonna. I mean, at least that was something. Distractor. Like, she was dumb for doing that. Did they show Carrie-Anne Moss dying? I'm sure. I'd cut it out too if I was trying to sell this show with, look, we got Carrie-Anne Moss. She was so great for one action scene and then we killed her off. It's like, okay. That lightsaber just looks so uninteresting. You know? Well, and you could also just have a sword. Well, I'm sure she's getting revenge for something, right? Remember Star Wars Eclipse? That game that's probably never gonna come out? Did they say 2026? 2027.
Good morning, Pip. Whoa, inside voices, Pip. Thank you.
It wasn't any louder or quieter.
Sounds like we got a job.
Have you figured it out yet?
Why didn't you come out last night? You missed a wild trip to Nashadar with the piloting crew? Yep.
What I do with my days off is none of your business, Philip.
No.
Rest for the wicked.
Well, the wicked rest, they just don't brag about it. What's the emergency?
That's the twin. Why do they have... No. This girl has a twin. And that's the one that did the assassinating just a second ago. This is the other twin. They got Carrie Ann Moss apparently for 1 second. And they made a big fucking deal about it too. Well, they're baiting sexism on this. No one's gonna like it because they're all fucking racist. And it's like, no. Oh, come on. Give them the Japanese accents. Come on. Is that legal? I will make it legal. But here's... I know, right? Just make them space Japs. It's fun. I've heard people complain about Jar Jar and the Gungans accent. But I haven't really heard anything about the Nemoidians, no. Everybody in the galaxy is orphans. Everyone is orphans. But the point that I'm trying to make with the two twins is it's weird that they both have the same hairstylist. Well, yeah, they're gonna be super digital. They're not gonna actually put somebody in those masks. Who the fuck are you? Like, what the fuck alien is that? Why? I don't know. They probably well, they're probably dubbed in the they're probably dubbed from on set anyway, because they're, you know, whoever's speaking, whoever's actually there is not the voice, probably. Wait, what he should have said is I was knighted 2 years ago. I made knight? Well, no, that's just regular dialogue, right? That the concept of a knight is taken from the Middle Ages, and it was a ceremony to be knighted. Maid knight sounds stupid. Many things. Mostly we have the same hairstylist in space. They really like the red little braid things. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called mechnics. Nope, mechnic. Oh, by the way, your file is equipped with subtitles if you want. Okay, I do as well. Oh my god, it's another unique situation. Just like Anakin, oh my god. They're too old. You gotta take them at 5. They'll tell the police otherwise. It's all just stupid fucking sci-fi names now. Without exception, all of the aliens that they create seem like retarded designs. Like the hammerhead guy is just very generic, not great. Yeah. Oh, and they stole that ship from the Old Republic game. Huh. Oh yeah, there was this whole scene in the trailer was hilarious. This is his first English speaking role. Is it the Green Lady? Kill that one. No. He's just hiding out so that the robot that does the red light green light doesn't shoot him. What is up with your snake head? Stop it. No, that's not news. I knew that. She's gonna come in here and she's gonna tell us that everything's so bad and we're gonna have so many fines. Or it's Osho, you know, the old Indian dude who ran that cult. But the people are retarded. Then why are you telling us this? I remember. Then why are you telling her? If she knows, then why are you telling her? I don't know any Markiplier things to say, but I'll find something. Screaming at amnesia or something. I know. It's because I don't care. Wait, so why is he like that and she just gets to sit there? It makes you high as fuck. Oh my god, it's Tech Head from Hellraiser. You can't use the escape pods while you're in warp, dumbass. It's cool, they're pilot seats, yeah. Oh my god, he's getting an evil erection. Oh no. We were just talking about him last time we watched the Fallout, which is gonna be out way after this. Well, she's stuck in there. But this should have some sort of, like, emergency protocols or autopilot. Like, multiple collisions should make the boosters stop. See, this is going to posit under the new lore that anybody can use the Force, which until episode 8 or 9 was not the case. Only people who had it, like, it was something you were born with, you know, and you could be anyone, but you were born with that ability. Which George tried to explain with midi-chlorians, but midi-chlorians are still kind of dumb. Look, she's a good person. She's gonna save the drug user. Oh, it's the thing from Life. Restrain violent criminals. Like, that was a dumb decision that you made. Things are on fire for no reason. Well, at least she's been working as a mechanic. At least she's been working as a mechanic for years. What'd they say, 6 years or something? Like, that's something. But no, she's strapping into a crash seat. Okay, that's fine. I will say that is fine. Well, it depends on what's wrong with the ship, right? If it's the boosters that are the issue. Oh no. They're not gonna pull up Ilum. They don't know what Ilum is. No, that means the people who wrote the game know what Ilum is. They don't work for Lucasfilm. Why does everybody have retarded names? Oh my god, Vernster Row? RWOH? Just everybody has stupid names. Yeah, I think he does a pretty good job for his first English-speaking role. The only one to knock it out? Yeah, I'm sure. Karlak. Not Ilum. Because they don't know what that is. They just make up a new name whenever they need a new planet. Thanks, discount Star Wars Nebula. Karlak McLagan. Oh shit, from Baldur's Gate. Karlak. But this planet is the opposite of the character. That's how... That game was out when this was being written, probably. Because it was in early access for like years and years. I almost expect them to go to a planet like a vista of like a desert, and then the byline comes up, Stew John. You remember that reference, right? Okay. Yeah, Stew John. Sure. Look, they have the stick. They have the stick from the trash compactor. Do you see that? It's from the trash compactor in episode 4, even though they hate those movies. Well, because it established a standard that they cannot hold a candle to. Nope. Nope. Yeah, 8th grade high school senior. Yep. Hello, creepy mass. Wait, you were standing with your back to her? I thought you weren't allowed to have emotions. Yeah. Yeah, the slight forward that you could get at a Japanese business meeting nowadays. Ugh. It's a memory thing. No. Turns out it's 3. It's 3. As above, so below. That's Walt Whitman. He was gay. That's why we remember it. A rock, a river, a tree. At least she's not from a fucking desert. She does have a sentient Game Boy. And it's not even a Game Boy Color. It's just like the regular one. Damn it. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. she she upholds her innocence, and they're like, she has a twin, but that's impossible. That the twin might be alive, even though we didn't confirm it. Fuck off. Check the fucking security cameras. Because if you have independent contractors, you have security cameras making sure that they don't gank shit. No, Osho. That's her name. No, Osho. No. Osho. Osho. But the people are retarded. Have I shown you that? Democracy is for the people, of the people, by the people, but the people are retarded. No, that dude ran a cult, and of course, because every cult is he just fucked a bunch of white women. Like that's what cults are for. If you want to fuck 20 white women, start a cult. They're just drawn to that shit like catnip for some reason. No, you're good. Start a cult. Don't drink Flavor Aid. Well, you know, those used to have like meanings for like ranks and stuff. Like that was one of the cool things about the blade colors and all that. Yeah, he's a knight, so he should have green or blue and nothing else. You ready? You ready? I'm No, you know what the I'm gonna give you, because they've talked they've talked about why they give certain characters certain lightsaber colors. You ready? Since they have the fights already all planned out, they gave people lightsaber colors depending on how aesthetically they'd look when those two people fight. No logic behind it at all. And then just knocks her off. How the fuck do you know that? Why? Why are you? Why? It's Master Soul, like the sun, SOL, which is what this show is. Except for when that one got stabbed. Except for apparently Kunai. Yes. 3 times. At the top of the credits, 3 times. No, it wasn't. It's not based on Star Wars. It's based on nothing. 4 times. Out of 5, 4 times. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see her name come up again. It didn't even make sense. Yeah, her name is Amandla. His little speech there didn't make any sense. Don't kill them with a weapon because you'll fail. An Acolyte doesn't kill with a weapon, except the only kill in this episode was with a fucking kunai. Laser or steel, it doesn't matter, you will fail. Excuse me, the kunai begs to differ. And you just... But on top of that, she drew the weapon way before. It wasn't like a surprise. But now we know why they're thinking like, oh yeah, only kunai, instead of giving her an actual weapon. Which, what they really should do is they should give her a slug thrower pistol. They should give her like a regular pistol. Because if you block it, you've got molten lead in your face. Congratulations. Yeah, just bad. Just atrocious. It looks good. It looks like a TV show. But that's just throwing money at it. Well, and all the names are just retarded. Oh, this show also cost $180 million. Well, yeah, and we have literally, just read Wikipedia. Wikipedia will tell you everything that you need to know about any of these planets. There are tons in the expanded universe that you could just pull. An orphan with amnesia and a familial relation who's evil. Holy shit, they all are. An orphan with a familial relation who are evil. Like, literally the only protagonist that doesn't fall under that is, like, Ahsoka? Who is an orphan, but doesn't have a familiar relation that's evil, but does have a master, so that counts. Does Anakin count as a family member? So then she does have a familiar relation that's evil. So literally the only protagonist they've ever had that doesn't have that is Mando. but he doesn't have a familiar relation who's evil. Because, I mean, it is a bit of a cheat to have Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and Luke's familial relation that's evil all be Anakin. Like, that's a bit of a cheat. But it is interesting that Venn diagram works. but they have colored hair. Like, you both have the exact same haircut. Like, how you like, they all thought she was dead. The only way that you could possibly like steel man that case is that she impersonated her on purpose. But unless she did that, it won't matter. And I would suspect that she probably did not do that. Like, it's the biggest coincidence in the entirety of the world that she has that hair. Well, generic or like straight up wrong. No, not at all. Honestly, I wouldn't say anything bad about the actors yet, except for what's his face with the yellow lightsaber. That's the dude who said Anakin blew up the Death Star. Like, he's just kind of retarded. That's okay. But you know what? Maybe you shouldn't talk about Star Wars anymore. It's like, just stop. Oh shit, you know what? That episode was not an hour long. These are usually an hour. The video file was 42 minutes. So it's 40 minutes. Yeah. Holy shit, did we get a 35-minute episode? Damn. No, the ad in the beginning was the Smiling Friends episode that we watched beforehand because we're I don't know. I didn't really like that episode. It was just weird. Episode, what was it, 5? Like, episode 5 of season 2 is just fucking weird. It's it's fine. I just don't it's not one of the ones that I'm going to show someone for like why I like this show. Both episodes with Mr. Frog are. I love Mr. Frog. Mr. Frog is my favorite character. Well, I thought that Sentinels were literally only temple guards. Gotcha. You're going to guard a senator. You're going to guard, you're going to go probably short-term little missions to defend a place while we're working something out. Yeah, like, Rey doesn't know any of that shit. She has a yellow lightsaber. Who gives a fuck? It's yellow. It's yellow. It's yellow. It's yellow because she peed on it. She peed on it to see if she was pregnant with Kylo Ren's baby, Force baby. She lived in the desert, so she thinks that kissing is sex. We have done the sex now, yes? Yeah. Well, and this is their big launch. This is their big launch of the High Republic. Like, the High Republic had a launch of a comic book that failed after, I think, 5 issues. And a book that no one bought. And a concept image. I'd buy it for $1. I'd buy that for $1. That's great. I love that. So, yeah, because they printed 100 million books and sold 26. No, 26. Not 26,000, not 2,600, not 260, 26. And they were all to the author's family. There was do you know who Drunk 3PO is? He kind of is in the sphere of the people that I watch on YouTube, but he was at a con recently and they had a new Star Wars book that they were plugging, some dude. The author was sitting there waiting to sign books and no one showed up all day. No one gives a fuck about Star Wars anymore. 'Cause they fucking killed it. See you in the next episode. Oh my god, welcome back! We're here. It's the second episode of the Acolyte. It's acrid. The smell of it is acrid. I think my favorite stupid cringe thing is when she blocks the kunai and cuts them she slices them neatly in half in a way that doesn't make any goddamn sense. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun when they bring in metal projectiles, and then we can go, I know how the physics work on this. That's bullshit. Anything to comment on before we begin? We're watching this basically directly after the first episode, so there hasn't been much like commentary yet. I liked House of the Dragon. I'm excited for season 2 to come out later this month. I like Smiling Friends. It also breaks my mind, but in a good way. It is the opposite of psychic damage. It is psychic healing. My mental cows are returning to the ocean. And made a big fucking deal about it. And then kill her off immediately. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, I wonder what impact she's gonna have on... Oh, she's dead. That's stupid. Big bad stupid time, you know. Two, one, go. Previously on the Jedi Show. I've been quoted as saying that I would be happy if I didn't see another lightsaber in Star Wars for 10 years. And this is the lightsaber overload show. Why the fuck did he pull his lightsaber? Just saying. Was it just to show the lightsaber at the end of the episode? It was probably just to show the lightsaber at the end of the episode. Of the brightly lit, like, regular thing. Another new planet. No. Apparently it's Space Australia. Okay. I don't know how that is supposed to work, but okay. Is she gonna kill these Jedi with no weapons except for the kunai that she uses? Oh my god. Star Wars doesn't know what weapons are. Apparently if they're throwing weapons, like it's not a weapon. You have male pattern baldness. Well, he is floating and sitting down. No. Hey, so if you're a Jedi, you should be able to, like, detect that. Like, they can detect when the Force is being used. They can feel each other through the Force. So you'd think if there was a Force shield like this. Ha! Apparently, yes. Apparently. Where? Fucking where? No. She disapparated. It's a well-known mechanic. No, it's just no, really, it's just a tone. Yeah, but that actually has like a full track. No. You're not a Jedi, so you don't know shit. and the robot's like, she does weird sex stuff to the people in exchange for money. It would be ridiculous to think that they have the same hairstyle. No, he's just got a murder boner. He just wants to bring her to justice. With apparently no evidence. Who knows? She could have teleporting powers. No, don't bring her to the temple. There's all kinds of violations. Who? Who? Well, he's like, they could be working together. It's like, she was presumed dead 16 years ago. Shut up, you prick. She was shocked to find out that she was alive. They have the same fucking hairstyle. How is that even possible? Yeah, he was friends with her before. Why is he so like... Why is he so murder hungry now? It's not Ezra Miller, but it is somebody. But yeah, it looks like Ezra Miller. Especially in The Flash. Okay. I don't know who that is. Oh. Here, this is my pee. I crushed a bug in it for you. Okay. Jedi do not tattoo themselves, but you are not Jedi, so I don't care. But it was too bad that she got stabbed through the chest with a lightsaber again. We kept stabbing her again and again. We just couldn't stop. Okay, I'm seeing an odd parallel between this and the Legend of Korra. Go with me here. The whole thing of her, not using weapons, even though she uses weapons, and that's ridiculous. The whole thing of her not using weapons is kind of like the guys who were non-benders but were like rising up against the benders in that first season. Like, I thought that was kind of compelling, where it's like, okay, these guys see themselves as second-class citizens because the benders are like fucking gods who can move all kinds of stuff and do all these things, and we're just regular men and we're treated like shit. Totally get it. You have a reason for them to be upset, and they have particular people that they want to take out. Totally makes sense. Did you come in through the window? Apparently in kind of apparently in the vast future thing that we have, no one has security cameras. But there's this whole thing of she hates the Jedi because something something something, with them not using the same weapon as the benders in Legend of Korra made sense. This does not. Like, you're just at a disadvantage if you don't use a weapon. Because you are using weapons anyway. You just chose your weapon to be fucking kunai. I don't understand. I don't know. His name didn't seem familiar when I looked at IMDb. Why would you bring down your barrier? Like, literally nothing can happen until he brings down the barrier. Why would you ever bring down the barrier? You can just sit there forever and be and be completely safe from her. Ugh, stupid. What the fuck is this? They lifted this plot from V for Vendetta, where he's going through and killing all the people responsible. Hey, Alex in the editing bay here. So, I compared this to the scene I was talking about in V for Vendetta, and I found something kind of interesting. They're almost exactly the same, just there's more explanation and like plotting and actual talking in V for Vendetta because it's a better movie. So, you have the cops. They're on their way to try to stop it. But then the target opens their eyes, has a talk with the killer, talks about how they were trying to do the right thing. Apologizes, and then accepts their death. Weird how that works. And this is their version of the old lady. You remember her? Where she's like, "Will it hurt?" And he's like, "I killed you 10 minutes ago." Why did he just drink the poison and fucking die? Well, if it's a shot glass, then it's a shot glass, right? And then she's like, "I smell poison." Then why didn't you reveal yourself a little earlier? Because the writing's retarded, that's why. Yeah, that's her name. Because everybody has stupid names. Because it's science fiction. So we can't have regular names like, Luke or Han or Leia. And you can branch out and have like a weirder name like Lando, for example, or Wedge. That's a weird name. A weird name would be Kip Duron. That'd be a weird name. I've been saying Kip Astar forever because of Battlefront 2. In the book, his name is Kip Duron. It was like a literal Mandela effect thing for me. It's just retarded. Here, let me speak into the boombox attached to my jacket. Yeah, that goes. Well, at least it's underneath now. That's something. You've never wanted to thank me before. But that's obviously a lie. Retards. Everyone's retards. If you knew the source material, you'd know that force sensitive people can sense when they're near each other. So if you camp out, you're fucked. Because she can just do a little mental scan. She can just go, wait a minute, is there any force users nearby? Oh my god, there's 4 of them in there. I'm not going to do anything then. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. At least they're sticking it out not being in the building. That's something. Hey, I hate to tell you this, but I think your boy's out. Yes, you are. You committed to it. You know he's fucking dead, right? He's like, I must face her alone so I can die. It's made her highly effective for no reason. And we already know the other one is that Wookiee. Because they made a passing reference to it. I'm gonna have to find the Squid Game. Like, do they have a thing like in Hunger Games where they shoot the cannon off when someone dies? Well, obviously he would win because he's in season 2. I don't know why they keep doing this thing where it's like, oh, she's got to go unarmed. Like, even if you're both unarmed, he has the Force, so he wins. But you have the Force, but neither of you are using it, which makes this stupid. And she keeps trying to grab a lightsaber like she wants a weapon. But it could just be a disarming thing, right? Like Mr. Bean. He's just sitting there. He's trying to figure out who trained May. How? He's just asking her over and over again, hoping that she'll get, like, pissed off and just say it. No, he's fine. He hasn't done anything cringe yet. It's like, oh, it's guilty of 2 murders. And I've, like, given my soul to some dark person. We don't know. We shall see. Okay. At least she didn't do something stupid. Like this, like doing a smoke bomb thing makes sense. I don't think that the Jedi would be fooled by that, but you know, that's a different matter. Do it. Take the shot. How? How do we not run into each other before? She's a very bad shot. Yeah. But then if it's on stun, then why does it damage other stuff? Maybe if it's an EMP, it might damage electronics. That could be something that happened. But they baited it for sure. I could probably just Skype into the meeting, you know, as we go to the place. Because we're talking across space. So you calling me home really doesn't make any fucking sense. How? If he's gonna live in like some sort of semi-retirement, why wouldn't he be on Kashyyyk? It says get off my fucking lawn. So I think that dude that got the gun stolen from him is like a YouTuber or something. Because the name that he's credited under is Scroobius Pip. Like, I don't think that's a real person. Scroobius Pip. No, same movie. It's fine. He is a hip-hop recording artist from Stanford Le Hope, Essex. So he is a British rapper man. I don't feel like anything really happened in this. Like, it's just kind of shitty. You know? Oh, she's killing the Jedi, and we don't really know why any of this is happening, but, you know. No. Yes. Because J.J. Abrams is a fuck. You know, he's still working on that Black Superman movie. Dash Nancy Pelosi 2024. Hey, there have been some shows that got deleted. Do you know some? There are some Disney ones that are pretty recent. Runaways. Runaways got fucking deleted. Yes. Willow got fucking deleted. Trash. I don't know. The Warwick Davis was in Leprechaun in the Hood too. I love it. No, Leprechaun 4 in space is high art. Dr. Mitten Spider is the fucking shit, okay? The Leprechaun movies are fun. Like the one that happens in Vegas, but it's definitely Reno, is fun. And the one in LA is fun. Unlike this. This is lame. I'm glad he didn't die, because he's the only one that's compelling to me right now. From the Disney Vault, the end of the episode. Goodbye.